YouTube channel. So today we're here waiting for my husband. He has to put in a new window in his car. Let's see. It looks like a regular window, but he actually has plastic in his window due to we don't know who did it, but somebody busted out his window in the middle of the night. And it had to have been like somebody that knows what time I go to bed because I normally go to bed at like um well, I won't say what time I go to bed, but I go to bed pretty late every night. So somebody had to have known what time that I was asleep is what I'm saying. It had to be somebody that we knew. That's what I feel. But anyways, so I wanted to let you guys know that I went to the doctor yesterday and hey honey, can you close the door? Can you close that door, please?
What?
Can you close the door, please? I had to ask like 3 times for him to do anything. Um, but anyways, I went to the doctor yesterday at my oncologist, and they said that my thyroid levels are bad again, so I have to have my um, thyroid levels rechecked in a couple months, and I have to have an ultrasound on my neck um, in September. So the reason for that is because my thyroid levels are hypo, which means I'm not getting enough thyroid hormone. So they put me on a higher dose of thyroid medicine, and then after that, we're gonna see how it goes. Um, Lately, though, I've been having blood pressure issues as well, and I think that's tied in with uh, my thyroid issues. I'm not 100% sure. I think it is though, because ever since my thyroid levels have been off, my blood pressure's been bad. But it also can be the stress of I've been a little worried about my daughter. I've been mourning over family members that have passed away, and also I this whole like thyroid level thing too. So it's a lot of different things that could be causing it. And I can't really talk to my therapist about it because he actually got into an accident, is what he told me, and he had to have surgery done. And speaking of accidents, one of my friends just got in an accident too. He was driving his Jeep, and he actually rolled over about 5 or 7 times. Seatbelt flew off, and so he got pretty banged up. Lucky that we still have him here. Uh, so, but yeah, and then I haven't been doing my hair and makeup much on lives. I did a few weeks ago, but I didn't today. Um, Today I just put these like cute. I did my hair in these cute little like braids in the back. See that? And then I just kind of left my regular hair. I have like semi wavy hair. Um, I didn't curl it or anything. I just left it natural, and then I used the Venus Goddess eyeshadow palette for my eyes, and Elf product for the eyeliner, and Watch Out mascara, and blush drops for the blush, and then I don't remember what lipstick I used, but it's not the best. It's actually kind of coming off because I was drinking something. Um, but anyways, so I'm officially off YouTube probation, which is good. Um, I, I was on YouTube probation for like 3 months, so it was over me and my son doing like a little skit where you plug your nose, and it was like supposed to be like a timing thing, but I guess like if you do that you'll get in trouble, so never doing anything like that again. But I just got off YouTube probation on the 11th of June, so yeah, I can finally start posting more and doing more skits without worrying about getting a extra strike. And yes, so fun. Um, I've been posting a lot of prayers, and I've been like morning and night ones, and I've been posting a lot of my plants too because a lot of them are starting to bloom. I have daylilies, I have pansies, I have I don't remember what these one flowers are called, but they attract butterflies. I have uh irises. The leaves are coming up, but the flower isn't blooming yet because they bloom later in the summer. And I have phlox, and those bloom later in the summer too. So those won't be blooming till like late July or August. Um, and then what else has been going on? Oh my gosh, I painted my whole wall, my whole living room wall, and got that done. So I should be able to stream a lot more than I used to. Than I have been, excuse me, for like the last, oh, I don't know. I haven't really been streaming for the last like 4 months, I think it's been. This is my first one that I've been talking about everything that's been going on for quite a while. So, um, but anyways, yeah. So this is where my husband works. Hi guys. Sorry, there's not a lot of people today. He works at a Cedar Rapids Truck Center, and there's a lot of parts that came in the other day, and he's I don't know what they're having him do today. Actually, to be honest with you, I think I know they're having him work on the semi truck, obviously, but I don't know what part they're having him work on. So I'm just kind of waiting because he's not going to be here for a long time. So I'm just basically like shooting shit with you guys and seeing how everybody's doing and whatnot. I don't know where I'm going to put this camera, but I need to paint my nails. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Found my lipstick to reapply, but I have no idea where my nail polish went. I brought nail polish to paint my nails. Hold on a second. Oh my gosh, where's my the arm of my hoodie? Oh my gosh, I cannot get this on. Okay, there we go. It's probably gonna fall. I'm scared. Okay. I found it. So I'm gonna use the LA Colors gel like shine. I haven't painted my nails for a while, so Ooh, it's pretty, you guys. I've also been busy, like doing a lot of paintings for this fundraiser that I'm involved with too. So it's been crazy. And the paintings had to be turned in by August. So obviously that's coming up soon. So I don't have time to like really mess around or be on YouTube a whole lot, which is why I haven't been. See how pretty that is? It's like a. It doesn't really say the color. Let me see. I mean, obviously it's red, but they usually have like titles, little cute titles. Let me see. Fierce. CNP 707 Fierce. That's what this is called. Fierce. And I was gonna say to like shout out to my friend Victor Clyde. He has a YouTube channel on here. My friend Jordy Makes Music. My friend and his wife at the Fitness Touch. And my friend TJ. Um, he has a channel as well. So if you guys are looking for like music, fitness, and art, all of those people that I just gave a shout out to, they talk about that and they have stuff like that on their channels. Mine is just like makeup, nails, health, fishing, which we're going to be fishing tonight, but not till later, like way later. I don't know what time it is where you guys live, but here it's like 6:30 or something, 6:39 or 6:40, something like that in the evening. I have a couple of friends that live in Australia and Canada, so there's like time difference there, so that's why I said that. Really, really pretty. See? Shiny and pretty. How are you two that are on here? Anything new? So, our plans for the weekend are today, my husband is putting in his car window. That's him and his coworker. After that, we're going to fish. Saturday, and we're going to watch Friday the 13th movies because it's Friday the 13th. Then Saturday we're planning on fishing more, being in the nature, and maybe potentially taking the kids to like just a splash pad. I don't know if you guys have those where you live, but like they're just like, well, I think everybody knows what that is by now, but it's just like a park with big water fountain things that shoot out that kids can run around in and whatever. Um, so we're probably gonna do that um and just like relax, not do much of anything because with my health being bad right now and everything that's going on, um, that's all we're gonna do much of. I'm not really a big summer person, and neither is my husband. So in the summer, most of the time, what you're gonna see us do is like fish, a lot of fishing. Um, when we do go to movies too, but most of the time when we go to a movie, we go to drive-ins. A lot of drive-ins. There's a drive-in here in Iowa that's called Bluegrass Drive-In, and it's really nice. Um, they have a little diner that inside too, where you can go and eat, and it's like there's black and white checkered floors that are kind of like front like the 50s diners. So it's really cool and neat there too. Um, we already took our vacation for the summer. It was a mini vacation. We went to Chicago. Um, so we don't really have like a huge vacation planned for this summer, but we are planning to go to Arnold's amusement park here in Iowa. And it's like a little carnival place, but they do have a giant roller coaster, and they have a big Ferris wheel, and they have like those swings. They're literally like swings that go in a circle, but they like expand out or whatever. Um, and what else do they have there? They have those like little carts that you sit in that look like half cut apples and they spin around as you're like they don't spin super fast, but they spin around as you're going in a circle. And then they have like those Ferris wheel things that are like a cage, and um if you rock back and forth, you can potentially go upside down or like spin a couple times. So they have all that there. And they have a few like kiddie rides, and then they have like cotton candy and different concession stands that you can go to and um, to get food or whatnot, and cotton candy and different stuff. So we're planning to take the kids there, and they do have like a lake. So it looks like a if you live in California or if you live in like what do you call it? Um just any like bigger state, whatever. Chicago, like I just said that we went to, it's like a pier, like a Navy pier type deal. It's just a pier where there's rides and like water, but except here in Iowa we don't have ocean, so it's like a man-made lake thing. So you can fish there too. So I'm really excited to go there. And I guess I'm not 100% on this, so don't quote me on it. But I guess too that there's a roller coaster at that Arnold's amusement park that we're gonna go to or try to go to. That was either I think Elvis rode that roller coaster before. I'm not really sure. You guys would have to Google it. And I'll Google it when I get off of here, and then I'll comment down below and I'll pin it so you guys can see. But I think Elvis Presley rode that roller coaster. um, Nonetheless, yeah, that's all we have planned for the summer. We were gonna plan to go to Wyoming, but that got messed up real quick. Um, because my husband's car took a crap on him and he had to get a new one. And then someone broke the window of his new car. So that's why we're not going. Um, Gosh. Uh, we went to Easter in April. Went to church for Easter and did Easter stuff then, and but we haven't been to church since then. Uh, so it's been a few months, but uh, we've been keeping up on that and at home because you can watch services from at home if you want to. You don't have to go to church, you know. It's harder for us because my husband works night shifts. So if we want to do anything that has to do with church, we usually um, just watch online. Excuse me. We watch online and we do the services there, watch the service from home. So yeah. And then I changed this too from like a big diamond. If you guys look at my old videos, I had like a huge diamond in it. I changed that out and put a little one in, and then I had a like a tiny septum piercing, and I put in obviously a bigger one. But I'm kind of getting tired of my piercings, so I might take them completely out. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm actually this is I know that I told you guys that I'm probably gonna not dye my hair for quite a while, but I'm kind of getting tired of my normal black hair and I might dye it a different color. I don't know yet. I've been really indecisive lately. But I do know one thing. I'm gonna start learning how to play the guitar. I know how to play a couple chords, but I don't know how to play like an actual song. So, um, my daughter has a guitar and she's a teenager and it's fit for like smaller people. I'm not small by any means, like um weight wise, but I get that. But height wise and hand wise, I'm really small. Um I'm only 4'11" and my hands are tiny. They're like the size of my kid that's in middle school. So that guitar that my daughter has will fit my hands really well. Um and my body and everything. So I'm probably going to just practice on her guitar and learn how to play it and start playing some songs for you guys here on YouTube. Um so I notice a lot of people like to watch people that play the guitar or the harmonica or any type of instrument if you'll like drums and stuff like that. So I'm probably going to do that to add on to what I already do, which is yap, makeup, nails, fishing, nature, plants, yada yada. Um, so yeah. Oh, by the way, my rose bush too is is blooming. It's getting bigger, but we haven't had an actual rose bloom yet. But the leaves and the thorns and all that are getting bigger. Um, so yeah. Hold on a second. Oh, I can't comment when I'm talking. I thought I could. So basically what I'm doing, if you guys just joined in or are watching, is I'm just yapping about anything, and this is kind of like a Q&A. It's not really anything important or big. I'm not on here for any reason, just kind of out of boredom and because my husband's doing some catch up work at work. See, that right there is my husband. So, yeah. Speaking of accidents, too, I was going to tell you guys. So, my other friend, one of them, like I told you earlier, got in a car accident. The other friend of mine, um, fell and tripped and like did something to their ankle. I don't know how they fell. I don't know what happened. They didn't explain that part, but they fell and tripped and sprained their ankle. So I have two friends that are down right now, down and out right now. And so prayers, and love and positive vibes and all that would be very much accepted. Um, very much welcomed. Oh, I guess I can show you guys the lipstick that I put on today. I found it. Hold on a second. I thought I didn't know where it was, but then I found it when I was digging around in here. Hold on. It's called NYX lingerie, which you can barely see it because it's worn off. It's the brand NYX, so NYX, and then lingerie. I forgot to mention that when I was putting it on earlier. And I have a few essential oils. I have eucalyptus, which helps with anti-inflammatory, anything like it's an anti-inflammatory, and it helps relax and soothe the muscles. Does a lot more than just that too, though. I have lavender, which helps with anxiety, depression. It helps you sleep if you have sleeping troubles. I got these at TJ Maxx. If you guys even have that where you live. I got peppermint, which, okay, I did not know this, and I like cats. So before I say this, don't think that I don't like cats. But if you have a mobile home like I do, if you want to keep cats away, they don't like peppermint. So, and they don't like lavender either. So, those are ones to like sprinkle around your house if you don't want cats to get under your mobile home. But otherwise, peppermint is good for opening up your sinuses and stuff like that, and help you breathe better. And so yeah, and I have one more in here. So I eucalyptus, peppermint, lavender, and trying to find the last one. It's called sleep. So the sleep one, let me see. It has citrus, orange peel in it, lavender oil, sandalwood. Um, I don't know how to pronounce these, but I'll spell it for you guys. It has YLAN in it. So this one is a mixture of a lot of essential oils together, and it helps you with sleep. Okay, I thought that would show you better, but it doesn't unless I put it far away. But this helps you with sleep. So really good essential oils, and I've been using them a lot, and they actually help. They help me, anyways. Cribby 803, what's up? Happy Friday! Happy Friday to you too. Um, No, they're so those are essential oils for You can put them on like the back of your ears or like your wrist or um, like right here, like your chest or something. Um, I lavender, I know that is edible and stuff like that, but I'm not. I that kind right there that I just showed you. No, I wouldn't put that in there. SpongeBob lover. Do you remember me? I'm Mia. Yes, I remember you. Hi, I hope you're doing well. I was telling everybody earlier in the video, my thyroid levels are still bad. Health still isn't doing good, which is why I haven't been on. And I was talking about my new nail polish and essential oils that I got and stuff like that. So that's what I was doing. And we're here like waiting for my husband because his window got busted out by a loser. We don't know who did it. His window got busted out. So he's putting in a new window. But that's what we're doing. Nothing much else really. I just wanted to shoot shit with you guys and tell you guys that I love you, and this is kind of like a Q&A. Like, just if you guys have questions, feel free to ask. I'll try to answer them the best that I can. Um it's also just like a catching up video and whatnot. Um I've been on a very life-changing health kick, eating better, working out to get my weight off, and mentally, mental things to help with my mental health. Um, Cribby803, purse for me. Hope everything is all right. And F that person that busted out his window. Yeah, I know. I don't know who did it. I don't, well, I have an idea who did it, but like I said, I don't know 100%, so I can't just accuse somebody, but I have an idea of who did it. I feel it was targeted, but yeah, a hater, yeah, more than likely. The person that I suspect is does not like my husband, for sure, for sure. Um, so yeah, I hope everybody has a great weekend. A happy Friday to you guys. Happy Friday the 13th. Um, we watched I think 1989 or 1988 Friday the 13th last night. Um I think it was called, what one was it called? Kinnick. Kinnick. Hey, what one was that called? The Friday the 13th last night. I think it was called Friday the 13th Bloodline, I think. Let's see. SpongeBob lover, you're perfect the way you are. That is good. You are getting help with mental health. Yeah, my therapist got in an accident. My friend just got in a car accident. My other friend tripped and like rolled their ankle or sprained their ankle or something like that. I don't know exactly what they did because they didn't tell me. They just basically said they tripped. So I don't know what they did, but it everyone's getting in accidents and I just don't know what to do except for like, I offered them. I'm like, "Hey, if you need anything, reach out to me and my husband and we'll be there for you the best that we can. And like if you need anything, let us know." So that's all you can really do. Um but in my speaking of mental health, my therapist, he got in some kind of accident, but obviously for privacy issues, he didn't really tell me what kind of accident he got into. So I don't know. Um, but he said that he'd be back next week. So I have a therapy appointment on Monday at 3 o'clock. I do virtual therapy. I don't do in-person therapy because I have social anxiety, believe it or not. So basically what I'm saying to you guys is if I was in front of you two that are on here right now, I wouldn't be doing very good. I would be talking weird. I wouldn't be well, I talk weird anyways, but I wouldn't be able to get words out and I would be like stumbling around on my words because I'm not good with people. But Kirby. That's what I'm watching, the Jason movies. Yeah, I used to have all of them. I used to have the DVD combo, and it it was it came with 3D glasses. I don't know if you have that Kirby 308, but I had like the combo DVD combo, and it came with 3D glasses because if you guys didn't know this, Friday the 13th part 3 is in 3D, and so every once in a while things will like pop out at you like that. They'll like come really close, and if you have 3D glasses on, it'll feel like it's right in front of your face. It's old school virtual reality. That's what 3D glasses are. If you're not old like me and you don't know what that is, I think everybody does, but to be honest with you, I'm sorry. Some of the kids in this generation, you actually have to explain things like that to people. I never thought it would come to a day like that where you would have to explain something so simple, but it's came it's came for me. It's came for me. Okay. Kirby 803. I have the same thing. I don't like being around people, even friends. I'm socially awkward, but I've learned to not give a fuck about what people think of me. And yes, I've heard of it before. Yeah, I mean, I don't give a fuck what people think about me either. Um, in fact, my channel is probably very confusing because I have a lot of Christian people on here, which that's awesome, and I'm a Christian myself, but I'm pretty sure that by some of them I'm being judged or was judged because last night I posted a Friday the 13th short, and then I like later on in the night I was like I wasn't really doing anything. I was just sitting around. And so I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to, peek at my YouTube stats and see how everything's going." And I lost a few subscribers. So I'm assuming that just because I posted a scary movie short that they didn't like it and they left. And that's fine, whatever. I don't care what people think about me either. But I still have social anxiety anyways. I don't know why. And I guess I shouldn't say I don't care what people think about me because I don't, but I don't care to a certain extent, if that makes sense. Like I don't care, but there's some things I do care about. Like I'm just gonna come out and say it, like, because I don't care. Like I get my feelings hurt when people talk about my weight because they don't understand that majority of the time the reason why my weight goes up and down is because I have no thyroid due to cancer. So that's my only like insecurity. I don't care about what people think about my makeup. I've been told that I look like a clown. I've been told that my makeup looks like a drag queen. I've been asked uh if I'm transgender and and stuff like that, and I don't care about any of that. I'm still going to keep wearing the makeup that I want to wear and be who I am regardless. Hey, don't sweat it. I'm 30 and I feel old as fuck. These kids nowadays are on something different. Yeah, I mean, it's like a yeah and a no because like I have kids that are in this generation. I have a daughter that's 20, going to be 23, and she's in it, like, I mean that as meaning like she knows what's up. She knows who Tupac and Biggie are. She knows what 3D glasses are. She knows what record players are. She knows what Super 8 films are, and she knows what old school stuff are. But some kids aren't taught that by their parents, so they don't know. But that's good that you know. And I'm like feeling really old when you said you're 30 because I'm going to be 40 in October. I am going to be 40 years old in October. 40. 40 years old. Cribby, they must like scary movies. Scary movies are the best. Yeah, I grew up in a family where I have 6 brothers and sisters biological, not half biological. 3 brothers, 3 sisters. So there's 4 girls and 3 boys. And we all used to watch scary movies together. And on TNT, I don't know if you guys remember that, on TNT and HBO, we used to watch Friday the 13th marathons. That they used to have a marathon. Um, and we watched, Halloween marathons and different things like that on Halloween, like in October, Halloween season, and even not Halloween season. So I grew up with watching scary movies as a kid. Um, some people didn't, though. Some people don't approve of that, and some people don't like and think that little kids shouldn't watch scary movies. Um, there is some movies I don't let my kids watch. Um, but there's other movies like, come on, Friday the 13th and Halloween and Freddy Krueger. I don't feel like it's that bad. I don't feel it's that serious. Um, but yeah, Cribby, don't let your weight get you down. You're still beautiful inside and out, and they're just mad they aren't a good human. Well, you know, when it comes to the weight thing, I'm I used to be like 100 pounds my whole life, even after I had my first 3 children. Um, but when I started to, after I had my fourth child, and after I had thyroid issues, that's when I started getting weight issues. And right now, okay, let's see here. I started dieting and exercising and working out about three weeks ago. And before I started working out, I weighed 185 pounds. I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of that. I think I fell in a depression hole and I ate my fillings. And like I said, my thyroid levels were off too. So none of that together in a combination helped. Um, but now I'm down to 180. So I lost 6 pounds, but I'm trying to at least get to like 150. Um, and then I'll go from there because my weight goal is 120 or 115. Because ideally, come on, you guys, me being 40 and having 4 kids, ideally, I'd love to be 95 pounds, being 4'11". But ideally, in reality, let's face it here, that's with me not having a thyroid and being as old as I am with a slower metabolism now, that's going to be very hard to accomplish. It's not impossible, but that would be very hard to accomplish. So I'm not happy about it because of, you know, your weight affects your heart, and then it also affects your blood pressure and all of that, your arteries and everything. So, um, uh, yeah. So it's not just like an appearance thing. It's a health issue, you know. Um, Kirby, if I ever have kids, my kids are gonna be like how I was when I was young. They're gonna be going outside, no iPad, no TV, get your ass outside and play. Yeah, no shit. I that's what I would do with my kids right now. They're looking at their technology stuff and so am I, but that's because we're waiting for my husband. But like when we're not waiting for my husband and we're all out together, we're outside like all the time, letting them play on playgrounds, letting them run around in the grass, lighting off firework things, going swimming and at the beaches, going fishing, things like that. Like, yeah, that's how I raise my kids, and watching scary movies too. But a lot of people don't like that. Okay, let's see. Thyroid cancer runs in my family. Well, cancer in general. I completely understand what you're saying. Yeah. I'm very sorry to hear that. First of all, cancer sucks. F cancer, and it runs in my family too. My grandpa died of colon cancer. My other grandpa from my mom's side died of farmer's lung, which is like emphysema, which is like lung cancer. Basically, he died from that, not being able to breathe. Um, and my other grandma had cancer in like the women area. I'm not sure if it was ovary, like ovarian, or what kind of like if it was in the uterus or where it was, but something like that. So cancer is in my family too, and diabetes is in my family too. So I just don't have it good in that department. I don't have it good there. Um, oh, P4, what is up? What is up? Good evening. I missed you so much. It's been a long time. Um, Bad news. I'll catch you up really quick. I didn't get good thyroid levels back. Good, not good thyroid level results back. Um, so they changed my medicine again, and yeah, I am having weight issues and everything, so not good. But it's good to see you, and I'm on here now, and I'm okay. Like in a nutshell, I'm okay. So yeah, that's that. Um, so okay, let me fill you guys in on my paintings. Let's get off that subject and on to another one. Um, I painted a Nirvana painting. I painted a cranberries painting, a smashing pumpkin painting, and I'm working on a gin blossom painting right now. So my paintings that are going to be donated to the cancer associated association that helps babies and kids with cancer, a cure for cancer. My paintings are going to be donated to that, and I'm basically doing a 90s band themed paintings is what I'm doing. And right now I'm working on a Gin Blossoms painting, 90s Gin Blossoms band inspired painting. I I'm only halfway done with it. I don't know who I'm gonna do next. So if you guys know a 90s band, alternative band or whatever, or alternative rock, or like just like any 90s people that you can think of, comment it down below, and I can do a painting inspired off of them. But so far, I have Smashing Pumpkins, Gin Blossoms, Nirvana, and the Cranberries. That's all I got done so far. Um, 803. Family is the most beautiful thing. Nothing's more important than family. Yeah, you got that right. My family is number one. That's why I'm fighting for cancer. If I didn't have my kids, and if I wasn't married, I probably just would have let go, to be honest with you guys, because it's harder than people think. Um, but I fight for them. So yeah. Let's see here. And I brought my friend with me today too to help with anxiety. Some people are going to think this is weird, but I don't care. A lot of people who have been following me for a long time, you know who this is. So this is my buddy Geezer, and I hug him a lot when I'm having anxiety. Um, he's been to a lot of surgeries with me whenever I've had surgery on my thyroid. And on the back right here, he's not a Build-A-Bear, so I have to cut open his back and he has a Build-A-Bear workshop heart inside him, but every time I wash him, I have to cut open his back and take out the Build-A-Bear workshop heart and then wash it, sew it back up and wash him, and then I have to sew it back up after I put the heart back in. But he's really worn out and everything and stuff like that, just because I take him with me whenever I have anxiety and whenever I have a doctor's appointment and stuff like that. His name's Geezer. He's named after my husband. My husband's last name's Giza, Giza, but his is Geezer, like an old man, like an old geezer. Um, so that's how I got his name. But I brought him with me today because, yeah, like I said, I haven't been doing well. And I've had him for a very, very long time. I'm just going to say decades. It's been decades. You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
That's little Oasis. He wanted to say hi to all you guys. Do you want to say hi, Kinnick? Kinnick's being rude and he doesn't want to say hi to anybody. You want to come up front with me? Come up front with me, honey. Here. Come up front with me. Say hi.
Hi. That feels nice.
Doesn't it?
Wait, is that his window?
Yeah, that's his broken window. Okay, well, everybody, I have been on here for about an hour. Oh, yeah. I was going to tell you guys. So, okay. No, I'm not going to tell you guys that. No, never mind. I was going to tell you guys something, but I'm not going to tell you guys that. Anyways, I'm going to get off here. I love you guys, and I will be on with another life topic.